Well, welcome back to another one of these post-match reviews on the Wycombe way. What a game. I still haven't come down from that ending there. Absolutely incredible. For the whole of that second half, I just thought it wasn't going to come. It was one of those games, I can't really describe it, where the Morecambe game, I felt like it was going to happen. You could see, we'd had a good second half. This game today, that really took me by surprise. I'm still almost shaking, really. Absolutely incredible. The scenes in the terrace, the scenes on the bench. We'll get into it. I'll keep it brief this week, but first half, Wycombe were just a 2, 3, 4, 5 yards off the pace. You could tell they were flat. It was a classic game where they were playing bottom of the league, a team that they were expected to beat, and they're always the hardest games. I had a weird feeling about this game that it could be hard. And Crewe, to be fair to them, unlike Gillingham last week or the week ago, where after 15 minutes they were beaten, Crewe set up with a game plan, a way to play. They like passing football, and they made it hard for us to break them down. And I think that coupled that with us being a bit flat. The first half was what it was, and I could sense a bit of tension in the terrace. And when that goal went in, Tafazoli, it was a bit of a scrappy goal. A shot on the edge of the box, Taff got a flick onto it, and ultimately the players went in at half time and the fans were happy. I think if the goal hadn't gone in, you could have seen a different reaction, especially in the terrace. There was people getting more and more riled up as that first half went on. But look, half time 1-0, you take it, but Wycombe still had to come out in the second half and improve massively on that, because that sort of performance isn't going to be enough to beat teams in the league, really. Second half, again, Wycombe just struggled to find their rhythm. They had a good start. First 5-10 minutes, folks looked lively, but then again after that, it kind of got into the same pattern where Crewe were passing it around the back a lot. We were sitting back. Yes, we did miss chances. Curtis Thompson hit the post, and then there was a sequence where Curtis Thompson hit the post, and then a massive goalmouth scramble. I don't know how Crewe kept the ball out of the net. There was calls for a handball, but the keeper's arms were in the air. It could have easily been the keeper's save, Yusuf Escalainen's son. I was impressed with, to be fair, his lack of stature didn't appear to be an issue against Wycombe's big front line. But again, it was a case of, look, Wycombe were sitting back, allowing Crewe to get back into the game, and it was funny actually, just before Crewe scored, they were passing it around the back, and I said to the guy I stood with in the terrace, I said, Crewe are passing around the back, they're not doing anything, and they're not a threat. And they literally were allowed to run straight through the middle of the pitch. Stockdale made the initial save, but the rebound was there, and at 1-1 I was thinking, it's one of those games. Wycombe just haven't turned up today. You've got what you've deserved, essentially. And with 10 minutes to go, I didn't have much belief. However, Wycombe was starting to kind of step on the gas. There wasn't a lot of quality still, but Crewe were dropping deeper and deeper into their half. It even got to a point where there was a drop kick. There was a stoppage in play, and Crewe decided to sit back in their box from the drop kick. And I think that invited Wycombe on. I think that gave them the confidence to say that they're trying to ride out for a point, and why shouldn't they? But they're trying to ride out for a point, and we're trying to go for the win. And I think from that point onwards, in the last 5 minutes, Wycombe were on top. It was only one team was going to get the goal. It was relentless. The balls were going into the box. You needed that quality, and we were lacking it. But then, in what seemed like the 97th minute, I'm sure it wasn't, but it seemed like the last kick of the game. Jordan Abia gets the ball. I'm smiling because Tafazoli's had an interview down there, and I still can't believe he finished it. But Jordan Abia gets the ball, puts a great ball in, and there he is, Tafazoli up from the back. A cultured finish with his weak foot. It's something if Sam Vokes scored that, you'd be impressed with it. It was such a great finish. Little flick on at the front post, keeper no chance. Terrace erupts. The scenes here once again. This club has had a habit of scoring late goals at home in successful seasons. League 2, we did it. The season Wycombe got promoted from League 1, they did it, and it seems to be happening again. That's 6 wins in a row at home. The home form is going to be crucial. They're joint top now, 30 points. It was looking not so good. I think we would have been 5th on 28 points. We're like 2-3 points. What does it mean? But psychologically, to be joint top, haven't played a game less, 30 points in 14 games. What a start! I don't think Wycombe fans could have asked for much more coming back into the division. I'm certainly not. I'm certainly really happy with that. And look, we're going to next week's game, Fleetwood away. Like I've said before, the home form's been so good that it takes the pressure off the away results. However, you expect a Wycombe win. It's not going to be easy. It will certainly be harder than it was today. But look, if Wycombe can pick up a point, stand unbeaten, I think it would be 8 or 9 games in a row, which without a defeat, that momentum starts to build, and then you go back into the busy period in November where we've got some really tough games. If we can pick up a point or a win on next weekend, it sets us up really nicely for that. In a time where we usually do struggle around Christmas, looking forward to that. But I'm going to end it there. Crazy scenes here. I haven't actually done one of these yet where we've lost or drawn, so maybe that's a good omen, and maybe it's just pot luck at the moment. But I hope you enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts down below in the comments, and on to the next one.